Hello, Assalamu alaikum everybody. Okay, so today we are going to be working through Matric Grade 12 Mathematics past paper. The idea is that there's students out there who are writing their matric exam very soon, and I'm sure this will be very helpful for them, inshallah. So we will get right into it. If we are going to be posting this onto all our social media, so you can share this with anybody who you think might find this beneficial, and let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to be working through the Senior Certificate Examination Paper 1 2018. Okay, so let's get right into it. As you guys know, all the questions are structured in such a way that every question is a certain section. So let's start out with the first section. The first section is usually quadratics, solving quadratic equations. And the first question over here, as you can see, is we need to solve for x in the following. So let's just zoom in quickly. We need to solve for x in the following. Here we have 3x minus 1 and x plus 4 is equal to 0. What we usually do is we have to time ourselves, okay? So we usually work with an average of a minute per mark, meaning if the question is two marks, then it would be 2 minutes. Okay, the reason why we do that is because the paper is 3 hours, and you have 3 hours to get 150 marks. So if you do that calculation, you will find that you have 180 minutes to get 150 marks. So you need to pace yourself quite nicely. You need to make sure that you move at a good pace through the paper. So the average is a minute per mark. Okay, so since this question is worth 2 marks, you should not spend any more than 2 minutes on this question over here. And obviously anything less than 2 minutes is good, because that means you're saving time. Okay, so let's get into a solution. So the question is, let's get it quickly. The question is bracket 3x minus 1 close bracket, open bracket, x plus 4, okay, is equal to 0. Okay, so how do we solve this? Well, we notice that there's two things being multiplied and the answer is equal to 0. Meaning, if we have two terms, a times b is equal to 0, there's only two options. There's only two options. For anything to be multiplied by something else and have the product equal to 0, there's only two options. The two options are either a must equal to 0 or b must equal to 0. That's the only two options that we have. So since we are multiplying two brackets and they're equal to 0, that means automatically that 3x minus 1 must equal to 0, or x plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, and since that's true, we know that we can take this over here and we can take that over there, and we get 3x is equal to 1. When we take the 1 over, it becomes positive, or x is equal to negative 4. And since 3x is equal to 1, we have that x is equal to 1 over 3. How did we get that? Well, we just divided both sides by 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. And that's the solution. That's the solution. X is either equal to 1 over 3 or x is equal to negative 4. Since this is 2 marks, you get 1 mark for x is equal to 1 over 3 and 1 mark for x is equal to negative 4. Okay, let's look at question number 2. Question number 2 says 2x squared plus 9x minus 14 is equal to 0. Here's a tip, eh? Whenever you see this over here correct to 2 decimal places, this is a hint actually. This is actually telling you that you need to use the quadratic formula. The moment you see correct to 2 decimal places, you can assume automatically that you are going to need to use the quadratic formula. Okay, so let's see how we will tackle this one over here. Again, this question is worth 4 marks. So since it's 4 marks, it means you need to spend a maximum of 4 minutes. Okay, so the question is 2x squared plus 9x minus 14 is equal to 0. And since they told me that I need to find an answer correct to 2 decimal places, I can assume automatically that I'm going to need to use the quadratic formula. What is the quadratic formula? You should get this on your formula sheet, but just in case you need it, you need to know it out of your head. It's x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Okay. So all we do here is we literally just substitute the values in. And just to remind you, the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c. Therefore, the a will be the coefficient of the x squared term, the b will be the coefficient of the x, and the c will just be the constant term, including the sign. Very important, including the sign. Okay. It's very important. Actually, all of these actually have to be including the sign, but because this is positive, we don't have to write that. Okay, but here, since this is negative, we have to be sure that we include that sign over there. So let's see. So this will become x is equal to, well, b is 9, so it will be minus 9 plus minus. This plus minus over here is just telling you the two possible solutions for this quadratic. Okay, the one will be the positive version, the other one will be the negative version. We'll write it out now. Then we have 9 squared minus 4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by negative 14. If you do not put this negative in over here, you're going to get an error. Okay, and that error might cause you to stress in your exam, since this is the second question that you're dealing with. So save yourself that stress and make sure that you take the signs with you. Okay, there we go. So if you put that into your calculator, you will get minus 9. We'll get the two options. Let's write the two options down. X is equal to negative 9 plus square root of 193 over a 4, or x is equal to negative 9 minus square root of 193 over 4. And they asked us to put the answer in decimal, so if you work that out, you should get 1,22, or x is equal to negative 5,72. Okay, this question is worth 4 marks. The first mark comes when you substitute correctly into the correct equation. Right. The second mark comes when you do the simplification, which is this part over here. Okay. The third mark is for the one answer, and the fourth mark is for the unanswer. Okay, hope that's clear. In the next video, we will be tackling some more questions. We'll continue with some of these questions, but I hope that's clear for you for now. Please like this video, share, with anybody you think might benefit from this. We will work through this whole paper, so we will be posting videos every day or two. All the best.